What dispositions do I possess that I think would make me a successful teacher? I believe that I possess most of the professional dispositions listed in the document in some capacity. I feel that my strongest dispositions include compassion, curiosity, respect for the diversity of others, professional conduct, and dedication. I personally think that my dedication to teaching and to my future students goes hand in hand with compassion for my students. My genuine interest in them and taking the time to learn more about them beyond the classroom is a testament to my dedication as a teacher and to my students. My curiosity will always drive me to go one step further and when asking questions or hosting discussions with my future students. My respect for the diversity of others and my professional conduct are two dispositions that also work hand in hand. A large component of professional conduct is respect for others, including colleagues, students, and property. The respect for the diversity of others is essential to being able to have overall respect for an individual. My respect for the diversity of others can also have a positive impact on lessons for students by emphasizing diversity and culture in my lesson to bring cultural awareness and respect to my students. What dispositions do I need to work on before I enter the classroom as a first-year teacher? A disposition I believe that I could work on before I enter the classroom is reflection. I don't have any experience teaching, and I know that I will run into some situations that will warrant reflection in order to better my teaching for the future. I will actively make time for reflection daily and to see what went well and what may not have went as planned in my lesson for the day. I will also seek feedback on my performance and use that to improve my teaching. I will definitely make time to observe others and learn from their experience. No matter how experienced I may be, even a few years down the road, there's always someone that I can learn from and a way that I can improve. How do the dispositions demonstrate my ability to understand other cultures, genders, and learning differences to build stronger relationships with students and families? And how do potential bias affect teaching? I believe that my dispositions are helpful to understanding other cultures, genders, and learning differences. My compassion for my students will help me to build stronger relationships with them and their families. My respect for the diversity of others will help me to accommodate learning differences in my students. Respect for cultures of my students and the effort to show genuine interest in them will also build stronger relationships with my students and their families. Bias can affect teaching in many aspects. When a teacher has bias, it can be presented in many different ways, including ways that may limit accommodations for diverse learners or influence lessons that are taught by leaning in a specific way towards a viewpoint. How do I anticipate using feedback from my annual performance evaluations, observations, and data on student performance to adjust my dispositions and teaching practices to benefit learning? I will carefully consider all the evaluation feedback and data that I receive in order to improve my performance as a teacher. The data of my students may show that I need to personalize my lessons to accommodate students with diverse needs. My feedback from evaluations and observations are always helpful to improve my performance in the classroom and pick up on things that I may not notice day to day. There's always something that can be improved, and it is important that things can be improved or pointed out.